Hello friends, once again the Eco Club members are back on your screen to air the message that protection of the environment is indispensable to have hassle-free life for us and future generations. We often experience the fury of nature in the form of flood, cyclone, earthquake and so on. Nature retaliates to our mistakes, so let's vow to treat nature as something holy and sacred.
What is the ozone layer? Have you ever wondered why cricketers paint their faces white? Or why your mother insists that you put on sunscreen lotion before stepping out every summer? The answer is UV rays. Ultraviolet or UV rays are harmful sun rays that can increase the risk of skin cancer, cataract, and harm the immune system. They can also damage terrestrial plant life, single-cell organisms, and aquatic ecosystems. Life on Earth is protected from the UV rays by a layer in the stratosphere called the ozone layer. Ozone is a gas made up of 3 oxygen atoms. This layer is just about 3 to 5 millimeters thick. This thinly spread out gas has been protecting life on the Earth's surface from UV rays for billions of years. Our ozone shield is now being deteriorated due to certain man-made chemicals, primarily chlorofluorocarbons (CFCs) and nitrogen oxides. CFCs are a group of chemically similar gases used in refrigeration systems, air conditioners, aerosols, solvents, and in the production of some types of packaging. Nitrogen oxides are a byproduct of fuel burning, for example, from aircraft exhausts. What is the ozone hole? The ozone hole is not literally a hole, but an area wherein the total ozone amount is less than 220 Dobson units. The ozone hole has steadily grown in size up to 27 million square kilometers. Can we stop the depletion of ozone layer? Yes, we can. All we have to do is to reduce the production of those chemicals that cause the destruction of ozone, like CFCs and nitrogen oxides. So, encourage your parents, relatives, and friends to make sure their refrigerators and air conditioners do not have CFCs.
Now, let me give you a glimpse of what causes the degradation of the environment. Everything that surrounds us is referred to as the environment. It includes living, non-living, natural, and human-made things. A clean environment plays an essential role in everyone's life and even in society. One can be healthy only if we can maintain a clean environment. The misuse of natural resources by human beings is a major cause of degradation of natural environment. So, we must reduce the use of plastics. Nowadays, multiple species are at risk of extinction due to irresponsible human behavior. So, to protect them, we must strive to preserve their natural habitats, that is, reducing pollution. One of the hazards to our environment is vehicle pollution. Also, everyone should use natural resources in a very limited quantity. One of the best ways to keep our environment clean is by using recycled product materials. Increased carbon emission adds to the greenhouse effect, which leads to global warming. So, to reduce the carbon emission, we need to switch to clean energy and stop using fossil fuel. Thank you.
Wetlands. What are wetlands? Wetlands are areas of the land where the water level remains near or above the surface of the ground for most of the year, permanently or seasonally. Marshes, swamps, deltas, coast, river, and lakes can be an example of a wetland. The water in wetlands are either freshwater, brackish, or saltwater. The Pantanal of South America is the largest wetland in the world. India has totally 27,403 wetlands, which covers almost 18.4% of the country's area excluding rivers. Almost 70% of India's wetlands are used for cultivation of paddy. Each wetland differs due to variations in soil, variation in landscape, climate, vegetation, and human disturbance. Importance of wetlands. In every country and all climatic zones, from polar regions to the tropics, wetland provides natural resources for 40% of the world's species. Wetlands are also vital for human survival for their countless benefits ranging from freshwater supply, food and building materials, biodiversity, flood control, groundwater recharge, and climate change mitigation. They are the most biologically diverse ecosystem on Earth and provide very important ecosystem services which promote the well-being of humans. Threats to wetlands. Despite their importance, wetland ecosystems are often undervalued. As such, they have been in the past victims of unsustainable agriculture, extractive economic activities, population increase, migration, and urbanization. The destruction of wetland has increased flood, drought damage, nutrient runoff, water pollution, shoreline erosion, and triggered a decline in wildlife populations. What causes wetland damages? Dumping of industrial waste into wetlands, disposing of pesticides and other chemicals into wetlands, draining of wetlands to make space for agriculture and construction works, overgrazing, overmining, and disposal of sewage into wetlands are some of the causes of wetland damages. These are some conservative measures to preserve the wetlands. Proper waste management, reduction in usage of pesticides and fertilizers, control in rainwater runoff, reduction, reuse and recycle of plastic. The best and the easiest way to protect the wetlands and environment is by limiting the household waste.
The name Van Mahotsav means the Festival of Trees. It is a festival celebrated annually in the first week of July. It is initiated by former Union Minister for Agriculture Dr. K.M. Munshi in the year 1950. Humans with their greedy needs have cut down large part of the forest. This declining number of trees has brought a major change in climate and many other serious problems. So there is a necessity of festival as Van Mahotsav to restore the forest covering the country. As part of celebrations, afforestation drives are launched throughout the country. Every citizen of India is expected to plant a sapling during the Van Mahotsav weeks. Also, awareness campaigns about benefits and protection of trees and the harm caused by cutting down of trees are held by different organizations. It is the festival of life.